What's up, guys? Josh B here. And today we are going to continue the Yu-Gi-Oh Archetype Series. Now, before we begin, I just want to say that don't forget to hit the like button and smash that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my videos, including my Archetype Series videos and my Rise of the Planet series. Also, I just want to say that thank you all for 70 subscribers. That is humongous. I've never gotten a subscriber count that big. So I want to thank all my subscribers for that and helping me reach that goal. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So today, we are going to transform into Zane Truesdale. We're going to be taking a look at the Cyber Dragon archetype. Now, the Cyber Dragon archetype is an archetype of cards that are also a part of the Cyber archetype, which includes the Cyber Girls, Cyber Angels, Cyber Dragons, and Cyberdark. Cyber Dragons are a group of light machine monsters used by Zane Truesdale, then later by Cyrus Truesdale in the Yu-Gi-Oh GX anime and manga. Cyber Dragon and its evolutions serve as a spiritual successor towards the Blue Eyes White Dragon cards. That would actually make sense because in the original show, Seto Kaiba played a Blue Eyes archetype, and Seto Kaiba is the rival of Yami Yugi, and Zane Truesdale is the rival of Jaden Yuki. So that's why it makes sense. So the OCG structure deck Blitzkrieg of the Mech-like Dragons and the TCG structure deck Cyber Dragon Revolution structure deck center around this archetype. Chimera Tech monsters, which we're going to add actually, are related to but not part of the Cyber Dragon archetype, being composed of Dark Machine fusion monsters. All Chimera Tech monsters require multiple fusion materials, including at least one Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon and related cards are often infamous amongst the player base due to drastically changing the game environment in some form. Cyber Dragon itself was deemed too powerful during this tribute summon era. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon is a commonly used machine counter. Cyber Dragon Infinity was used on several decks, courtesy of Ptolemaeus and or Galaxy Soldier, and was in itself a powerful play due to its non-destruction monster removal and card negation ability. Main deck Cyber Dragon monsters, except Toon Cyber Dragon, all have an effect to have their name treated as that of the first member, Cyber Dragon, while face up on the field and or in the graveyard. Several members have German words in their names, which were transferred over to all TCG languages. So Cyber Dragon Y, Cyber Dragon Dry, Cyber Dragon Veer, Cyber Dragon Hertz, Cyber Dragon Nashter, and Cyber Dragon Seeger. The main strategy for these cards is to summon the stronger Cyber Dragon fusion monsters. When building a deck around these cards, when building a deck around these cards, use strong machine monster cards to help keep the field clear and to unleash the devastating powers of the Chimera Tech cards. Union monsters like Heavy Mech Support Platform and Armored Cyber, can help with supporting monsters already on the field. A quick way of swarming the field is by special summoning Proto Cyber Dragon with Photon Lead, then activating Infernal Reckless Summon and special summoning all Cyber Dragons from the hand, deck, and graveyard, resulting in a massive field advantage and the ability to perform Xyz and or fusion monsters. Honest is ideal to support the light monsters. Jinzo can negate all trap cards, or Cyber Phoenix to negate spells and traps that target machine monsters on the field, providing protection to special summon Cyber Twin Dragon without worrying about your opponent's trap or spells, while providing more fusion material for the Chimeritic Dragons. The ABC Union monsters, A. Assault Core, B. Buster Drake, and C. Crush Wyvern, can also support this archetype as well, as the majority of its members are light machine monsters by making them immune to all of the opponent's card effects and save them from any form of destruction. Torque Toon Gear can stop your opponent from using effects that target your monsters, and also upon potential for synchro summons in the archetype, which was not possible in the past. Limiter removal can be used in place of an honest, as it affects all machines, though with the fatal drawback of destroying all machines at the end of the turn. This can be avoided, however, with the ABC Union monsters or Torque Toon Gear. DNA Surgery is also a good card to include, since it allows you to use your opponent's monsters for Chimeritic Fortress Dragon, as well as clearing your opponent's field for an easy OTK. There are times when Chimeritic Overdragon can be removed from the field as soon as it's summoned by means of Bottomless Trap Hole, Solemn Warning, and Torrential Tribute. When you have light machine monsters on your field, they can also be used as summon requirements for Cyber Eltonin by just banishing them. Not only will Cyber Eltonin have high attack points, but once it's summoned to the field, it also clears it of any other monsters besides itself, leaving your opponent open to a direct attack. A quick combo is to use the gadgets to bring machines to your hand, so you can fuse them with Cyber Dragon to create Chimeritic Overdragon. The support released in the Cyber Dragon Revolution structure deck relies on swarming the field with Cyber Network and manipulating the level of the Cyber Dragon monsters with Cyber Dragon Dry to exceed summon Cyber Dragon Nova, and by extension, Cyber Dragon Infinity. That's what all Cyber Dragon players do. You can combine Cyber Network with Cyber Dragon Nova to retrieve all Cyber Dragons banished by their effects and maintain a huge field presence. Cyber Repair Plant can be used to give fuel to Cyber Dragon Nova, as it searches a Cyber Dragon for you to banish as cost for its effect, but could also be useful to perform the well-known special summon of Cyber Dragon, if you control no monsters while your opponent does. Transmodify can be useful as it allows you to tribute a Cyber Dragon's Y or Cyber Dragon Dry to special summon a Cyber Dragon or Galaxy Soldier from the deck and perform the Xyz summon of Cyber Dragon Nova if you have another level 5 Cyber Dragon monster out already. Using Foolish Burial to send Cyber Dragon Core from your deck to the graveyard, you will have conditions to quickly special summon any Cyber Dragon monster directly from the deck. Another smart use for this monster, once it is treated as Cyber Dragon while in the field or graveyard, is to banish it to boost Cyber Dragon Nova's attack points. So this can be useful if its first effect were used and you do not want to let it be exposed on the field. If you have Cyber Dragon Core on the field, Machine Duplication will special summon 2 copies of Cyber Dragons directly from the deck. because Cyber Dragon Core counts as Cyber Dragon while in the field or graveyard, mainly like Cyber Dragon Dry, Cyber Dragon's Y, and whatever. This could lead to an immediate Cyber Dragon Nova or Cyber Dragon Infinity. Furthermore, with limited removal, you can have an 84 attack point monster when combined with the effect of Nova by banishing Core. Or instead of summoning Nova, if you have Power Bond, you could use it to summon Cyber Dragon with 8,000 attack points, or 16k if you have or 16,000 attack points if you use limited removal. Meanwhile, the support release in Cybernetic Horizon brings even more ways for the deck to gather fodder for swarming, such as using Cyber Emergency to search any Cyber Dragon card or any Light Machine monster, as long as it cannot be normal summon or set. Cyber Dragon Nashter can discard a Cyber Dragon to summon itself, and even revive it immediately afterward to keep your board full of monsters. The deck's Link monster, Cyber Dragon Seeger, allows for more OTK capabilities by adding more attack points onto your machines to create powerful multi-attacking beat sticks to overrun the opponent quickly. Rank 5 Cyber Dragon. The deck variant focuses more on rank 5 and control tactics rather than beatdown. For this build, ideal cards are the likes of Artifact Moraltech and Artifact Sanctum, which are easily splashed in the deck, since most Cyber Dragon decks are more focused on beatdown. Both Moraltech and Sanctum provide an element of surprise over the opponent, since both cards can potentially destroy the opponent's cards, as well as providing rank 5 material and a solid beater. Due to the nature of both cards, the opponent may be reluctant to destroy your spell and trap cards, giving more freedom to the Cyber Dragon to summon monsters. Cyber Dragon player to summon monsters. Another useful monster is Chronomaly Golden Jet and Galaxy Soldier, due to both being light machine monsters. They can be searched with Cyber Repair Plant. Because Galaxy Soldier is summoned by discarding light monsters, you will be able to fill your graveyard up quickly to fuel both effects of Repair Plant, as well as quickly summon Cyber Dragon Nova and or Infinity. A good combo is to normal summon Cyber Dragon Core to search Repair Plant, then let Core be destroyed. Then the following turn, use Repair Plant to search Golden Jet, and banish Core to special summon Cyber Dragon. Finally, normal summon Golden Jet and use its effect. Using its effect can access nearly every rank 5 monster, excluding C monsters, which means Chaos monsters, including the powerful Constellar Pleiades. Although Cyber Dragon Dry is also achieved this due to even though Cyber Dragon Dry could also achieve this due to its restrictions, it can only do so after a turn. Another option is Star Drawing, as it can allow the player to draw a card. However, it cannot be searched by Repair Plant, nor can Xyz summon Pleiades nor Cyber Dragon Nova, making it rather impractical. Even rank 5 decks can enjoy very powerful offense, largely due to both Cyber Dragon Infinity being easily summoned through Nova and Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, as well as techs like Instant Fusion to summon Panzer Dragon or Rampage Dragon due to their levels, allowing another option for performing rank 5 Xyz summons without the need for Dry, who will limit you to only summon machine monsters. A good play is to Xyz summon Nova through Cyber Dragon and another monster like Dry or Golden Jet, then use the effect of Nova to special summon Cyber Dragon, and then use Instant Fusion to special summon Panzer Dragon. Then you can Xyz summon into another Nova by using Panzer Dragon and the previously summoned Cyber Dragon, and use its effect to special summon Cyber Dragon once more before ranking up into Cyber Dragon Infinity. Then, if the opponent has no monster or a single monster in attack position, you could use Infinity's effect to attach it as an Exceed material. Finally, the field is open to an attack with Cyber Dragon Infinity, and Cyber Dragon Nova. Who should attack last to make sure Cyber Dragon attacks 2, and then banish it to boost Nova's attack points, potentially dealing over 8,000 damage, and thanks to Infinity's negation effects, the opponent is left with small room to stop the ensuing offense. Rampage Dragon can send Cyber Dragon Core or Electromagnetic Turtle to your graveyard for strategic purposes. As such, it is also a good idea to run cards like Power Bond or Overload Fusion, since Rampage Dragon needs 2 or more Cyber Dragon monsters, unlike the other Chimera monsters that strictly needed Cyber Dragon. Thus, getting the materials is easily done through Core via its banishing effects and the repair plant it can get. If Fusion summoned, Rampage Dragon can destroy at least 2 spell or trap cards, thus destroying possible resistance. Furthermore, if summoned through Power Bond, it can double its attack points, and in conjunction with its ability to gain an additional attack per monster sent from your deck to the graveyard, max 2. If the opponent controls only a monster or weak monsters or none, then Rampage Dragon can, at best, OTK the opponent on the spot after attacking 3 times. Otherwise, if an OTK is not possible, its dumping effect can still be to strategic use for Exceed plays by sending cards like Core to eventually fuel rank 5 plays, or Cyber Dragon itself, combining with the likes of Call of the Haunted. Overall, this variant can be played much more offensively by making use of different cards to ensure more reliable and safer plays, since both Cyber Dragon Infinity and Chimera Rampage Dragon provide a level of protection to the deck by destroying or negating potential threats. Thus, there is no real loss of defense. It trades the high attack point power of the OTK variant in exchange for control power, having a balance between offense and defense, while being capable of summoning powerful monsters with relative ease for nearly any situation. This variant can make use of Massive Swarm and an offense ability. Other additions. The Kaiju archetype and ABC Union monsters can work well with this variant of Cyber Dragon. If your opponent is on the defensive, you contribute their monsters to summon Kaiju monsters, such as Jizukiru, the star-destroying Kaiju, and then immediately take it back with Cyber Dragon Infinity or a Chimera Fortress Dragon. Kaiju monsters also open up the possibility for rank 8 plays in Cyber Dragon decks by using Interrupted Kaiju Slumber while you control no monsters. Then summoning Cyber Dragon Dry, Zwei, or Core to immediately summon Chimera Fortress Dragon, using it and the copy of Jizukiru you summon with Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, to then using them both to Exceed summon number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy, or Divine Dragon Knight Felgrind, or even number 90, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord, to provide another layer of protection for monsters, like Cyber Dragon Infinity, which number 38 can redirect attacks away from, and Felgrind can make immune to card effects. And also number 90 can add another layer of negation as well. Cyber Dragon OTK. The Cyber Dragon OTK is made by using a high attack point monster, mainly monsters such as Cyber End Dragon and Cyber Twin Dragon, and boosting its attack points to great potential by using cards to increase their attack points that they could kill the opponent in 1 turn. Ensure that Trap Stun or Royal Decree is set and ready to use in case your opponent tries to use Bottomless Trap Hole, Solemn Strike, Solemn Warning, Mirror Traps, or even in this case, Dimensional Prison, or even Malevolent Catastrophe, which would destroy the ABC Union monsters if they are equipped, rendering your monsters vulnerable to opposing card effects and destruction to get rid of your cards. Now, here are the weaknesses of Cyber Dragon, if you want to know. As most of the Cyber Dragons are light machine monsters, excluding Chimera Tech monsters, as they are dark instead, the Ally of Justice monsters, especially monsters such as Ally of Justice Core Destroyer and Ally of Justice Catastor, will kill them instantly. Because they're also machine type monsters, cards such as Magnetic Mosquito and System Down also hurt them, especially System Down, since it banishes machines, and are the most common, exploitable, and obvious countermeasures to this deck, since System Down can eliminate the presence of all machine monsters on the field, as well as those in the graveyard, which the Cyber Dragon archetype are heavily reliant on, as most monsters within it allow them to share its name. Karma Cut, which is a big staple in Duel Links, has also been shown to be a very good countermeasure to the deck, as it can easily eliminate every monster that shares the name of Cyber Dragon, and it's more splashable against common deck types such as Zombie and Harpies. Another option is Electric Virus, which, while uncommon, can allow the user to prevent a potential one-turn kill from the common extra deck monsters within the deck. Although both System Down and Karma Cut can be mitigated by the effect of Cyber Network or Imperial Iron Wall, or you can use Infinity to negate these cards' effects. However, due to the existence of Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon that can employ a Cyber Dragon and machine monsters from anywhere on the field, Cyber Dragon monsters are, ironically, their own worst enemy, and even a good field can be turned into nothing and provide the opponent's Fortress Dragon with massive attack, depending on the number of monsters employed. Due to the nature of its special summon procedure, and not even Infinity can prevent it, thus making it a primordial enemy for any machine deck. Cards like Vanity's Fiend, Kuwakimero Drago, and Fossil Dyna Pachycephalo can stop the special summon of Cyber Dragon monsters, interrupting any potential OTKs. So the sets that they are in are Cybernetic Revolution, Shadow of Infinity, Duelist Pack Zane Truesdale, Absolute Power Force, Clash of Rebellions, Cybernetic Horizon, Mattel Action Figure Promotional Card Series 3, Collectible Tins 2006 Wave 1, Dark Revelation Volume 4, Gold Series, Dual Terminal Preview Waves 1 and 2, Dual Terminal 1, Mecha Mayhem Structure Deck, Legendary Collection 2, The Duel Academy Years, Raw Yellow Mega Pack, Starter Deck Exceed Symphony, Battle Pack Epic Dawn, Battle Pack 2 War of the Giants, Cyber Dragon Revolution Structure Deck, Premium Gold, 2-player Starter Deck Yuya and Declan, Saber Force Starter Deck, Breakers of Shadow, OTS Tournament Packs 1 and 2, 2016 Megaton Mega Pack, Duelist Saga, Starter Deck Link Strike, Legendary Dragon Decks, Battles of Legend Relentless Revenge, Starter Deck Codebreaker, Legendary Duelist White Dragon Abyss, Dual Power, OTS Tournament Pack 11, Dual Overload, OTS Tournament Pack 16, Egyptian God Deck Obelisk the Tormentor, OTS Tournament Pack 17, Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1, Speed Duel GX Duel Academy Box, and Ghost from the Past, The Second Haunting. Now, we go on to Dueling Nexus here, and then we go into the Archetype series. So I actually before this video, I actually made this deck so that it'll be more balanced that way. So we got two Cyber Dragons, both art forms, two Dry, two Zwei, two Veer, two Proto, two Core, two Nashter, two Hertz, Cyber Red System, Emergency, Repair Plant, Eternal, Fusion, Fusion Support, Revolution, Overflow, Network, Gardner, Hidden Technology, Bond, Power Bond, Limiter Removal, Armored Cyburn, two of them, Future Fusion, Call of the Haunted, two Cyber Phoenix, two Pharaohs, Cyber Laser Dragon, Cyber Larva, Cyber Valley, Cyber Barrier Dragon, Attack Reflector Unit, Photon Generator Unit, Overload Fusion, Evolution Burst, Super Stranded Blaze, Three of a Kind, and finally, Cyber Eltonin. For the extra deck, we got two Infinity, both art forms, two Nova, one Seeger, one Mega Fleet, one Overdragon, one Fortress, two Rampage, two Cyber End, one Cyber Eternity, and one Cyber Twin. And for the side deck, we got Cybernetic Zone, our second Mega Fleet, second Overdragon, second Fortress, second Seeger, second Twin, Kirin, and Rebirth Judgment, which is actually a card that Zane used in the show. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the dual zone. All right, we're going up against frogs first. We're going to go second. Let's see what our opponent can do. Good thing we went second because we have a Sidra. Wetlands, Submarine Frog, pass. That's actually not much of a turn. Anyway, we're gonna first special summon Cyber Dragon, and then we're gonna activate Cyber Dragon Veer's effect, which will allow me to special summon it, since Cyber Dragon was normal or special summoned in defense mode. Next, we're gonna normal summon Cyber Phoenix. We're gonna set a card face down. Battle phase. Cyber Dragon attack with Strident Blast. Cyber Phoenix attacks. Oh, just so you know, the reason why Cyber Dragon gained 500 attack and defense points is because of Cyber Dragon Veer's effect. Right, he's gonna send pass. That's fine. Normal summon Cyber Dragon Hertz. Summon a second Veer. And then we are going to link off our Cyber Dragon Hertz and Cyber Dragon Veer to link summon Cyber Dragon Seeger. Next, we're going to activate Cyber Dragon Hertz's effect, which will allow us to add a Cyber Dragon from our deck or graveyard to the hand. We will add Cyber Dragon from the deck to the hand. We already conducted our normal summon for the turn, so we can't tribute summon Cyber Dragon. But what we can do, we're going to enter the battle phase, and then we're going to activate Cyber Dragon Seeger's effect to have Cyber Dragon gain 2,100 attack points. That will bring our monster. That would actually bring Cyber Dragon's attack points up to 4,700. Also, yeah. And then we are going to have our Cyber Dragon Seeker attack the face down monster. And then we're going to attack with Cyber Phoenix. And then we're going to attack with Cyber Dragon. And then we're going to end our turn. My opponent's going to draw. Set a monster pass. Well, that's just disappointing. Right. We're gonna send our cybernetic hidden technology. Then we're gonna tribute our Cyber Phoenix to summon Cyber Dragon. And then overlay for Nova. And then overlay for Infinity. Battle phase. Attack. Flip-flop frog. I don't think so. Nugget. And attack. All right. So before we move on to the next one, this may be a little bit of a spoiler for you, but in about a week or so, you would just have to wait for it, I guess. In episode 5 of the Yu-Gi-Oh Rise of the Planet series, there is going to be a Sam versus Tristan rematch. And all I could say about it is that it's going to be epic, and also Tristan is swapping his deck out. Instead of playing sharks, he's playing frogs, which Yudai absolutely despises. But anyway, on to the next duel. So we're going to go up against Gravekeepers. Let's see what we're going up against. Oh, wait. We know already. So, set 3, activate Necro Valley, pass. Okay. This is not a good-looking hand. But I think we could make do with this. We're going to normal summon Cyber Dragon Dry. We're going to activate Cyber Dragon Dry as a fact. Bottomless Trap Hole? Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm just going to set a monster, set a card face down, and end my turn. Board's going to draw. Set flip summons Gravekeeper's Recruiter, attack for 17. That's fine. Draw. Okay, that's good. We're going to set a card face down and end our turn. Opponent's going to draw, sets a card. Not so fast. I activate my continuous trap, Cyber Shadow Gardener. Now, I'm going to summon my Cyber Shadow Gardener in defense mode. Yeah, try attacking it. And then Cyber Shadow Gardener is going to set itself to the field. Draw. That's not bad, actually. We could make do with Hertz's effect. Yeah, we can. I'm going to set a monster face down. Yeah, I don't want to make it too early. I'm going to end my turn. Opponent's going to draw. Activates Royal Tribute. What? Okay, that would actually get rid of Cyber Laser Dragon, which is okay with us. Activate Cyber Shadow Gardener, just in case. He's probably not going to go for Cyber Shadow Gardener. He is! The what? What is going on? Okay. I'm gonna set our Cyber Shadow Gardener face down. Gonna draw. Let's see. I don't think a flip. Yeah, and a flip summon does not count as that. Hmm. We could make Rampage actually. Yeah, we could make Rampage actually. So what we're gonna do is hopefully he doesn't have Torrential Tribute set face down. If he does, that's gonna be terrible. We're going to flip summon Cyber Dragon Hearts. Okay, good. Nothing so far. Next, we're gonna normal summon Cyber Dragon Bear. We could go for Seeger, but that's probably gonna get Bottomless Trap Hold or something. We're now going to activate the quick play spell, Cyberload Fusion. I'm now going to fuse together my Cyber Dragon Hearts, my Cyber Dragon Bear, and Cyber Dragon Dry in order to special summon Cyber Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. And then we're going to activate Rampage Dragon's effect, destroying Necro Valley and 2 face downs. Book of Moon? Okay, what did he set face down? What? Okay. We got rid of Rite of Spirit and Dimensional Prison. Oh, we really dodged a bullet. We really dodged a bullet there. Anyway, we're going to end our turn. One's going to draw. Switch to defense. It's fine. He's going to end his turn. Right, draw. We're going to flip summon Rampage. Not yet. We're going to activate Rampage Dragon's effect. We are going to send from our deck to the graveyard Cyber Dragon Core and Cyber Dragon Hertz. And we're going to activate Hertz's effect to add Cyber Dragon from the graveyard to the hand. Next, we're going to normal summon Cyber Dragon Core, activate effect, to add to our hand let's see what's in my brain. So we're going to add here you know what, why not? Cyber Repair Plant. Activate Cyber Repair Plant to add to our hand Cyber Pharaohs. And then we're going to tribute our core to special summon Cyber Pharaohs. And then we're going to enter the battle phase and have our Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon attack. Okay, he's going to search out for Oracle. Attack. Rite of Spirit. Okay, that's fine. We're going to attack. He's going to search again, which is another recruiter. and attack. Main phase 2, we're going to activate Cyber Pharaoh's effect to fuse together Cyber Pharaoh's Chimeric Rampage Dragon and our Cyber Dragon Nashter in order to fusion summon Cyber Eternity Dragon. So Cyber Dragon and Cyber Eternity Dragon is that it requires one Cyber Dragon monster and two other machine monsters. And since I have a machine fusion monster in my graveyard, my opponent cannot target it for card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by our opponent's card effects. So it can only be destroyed by battle. We're gonna end our turn there. Opponent's gonna draw. MST. That's fine. Stand by main. Set pass. That's probably recruiter. Let's see. Normal summon Pharaohs. Activate Overload Fusion. We're gonna fuse together Hertz, Core, and Nashter to fusion summon another Chimeric Rampage Dragon. Activate effect, sending Proto and Valley. Battle phase, attack. As I thought it was recruiter getting Commandant. Attack, attack, and attack for game. Too easy. So now, what we're gonna do actually, we're gonna have both mine and the AI's. We're gonna have both the AI and our Cyber Dragon decks go up against each other. So he set a card face down, and then he normal summoned his Cyber Phoenix. Interesting. Anyway, we're gonna activate Cyber Emergency, allowing us to add from our deck to our hand. There's not really much we could do, but we're gonna add from our deck to our hand Cyber Dragon Core. Normal summon Core. We're gonna add from our deck to our hand Cyber Network. We're gonna set 2 cards face down. Wait, okay. And then we are going to use our opponent's Cyber Phoenix and our Cyber Dragon Core in order to special summon from our extra deck Chimeric Fortress Dragon. Enter the battle phase and attack for 2K. We're going to pass our turn there. Opponent's going to draw, set, and we're not going to activate that yet. Gonna draw. Power Bond. Nice. Normal summon Dragon Hearts. Activate Evolution Burst to destroy the face down monster. Activate Cyber Network. And we're going to use this effect to banish Cyber Larva. Battle phase. Attack for 2K. Pass. One's going to draw. Summon Cyber Valley. Cyber Valley's effect. we'll change Cyber Network. Cyber Network will allow us to banish Cyber Dragon Beer. Okay, he's getting his turn. Banish that. Normal summon Cyber Phoenix. Battle phase. Attack. 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 Pass. So opponent's gonna draw. Sets a monster and passes. We're gonna activate Cyber Network's effect to banish Core. Perfect. Normal summon Cyber Dragon Dry. Activate Cyber Dragon Dry's effect. Exceed summon into Nova. Exceed summon into Infinity. Battle phase. Attack. And attack for game. All right. We're not done yet. We're not done there yet. Since we missed 2 weeks, we're going to go for the last of the Cs. Cyberdarks. We're only going to do 1 duel for Cyberdark, though. So we are going to clear this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a screenshot of this, actually, just in case. Okay, I'm going to clear this and do Cyber Dark. Chimera, Keel, Horn, Edge, Cannon, Claw. And Darkness, Dark, Impact, Realm, Inferno, Invasion. Now, I am going to add 3 Cyber Dragons. Cyber End Dragon. Cybernetic Horizon. Actually, yeah, there's actually a Cyberdark Zark deck that I made for Dueling Nexus. And now that we have a field spell, you know what that means. We're gonna add Terraforming, Metaverse, and last but not least, Demise of the Land. All right. Let's do this. So let's see what we can do. So set, summon, do dark, pass. All right. We're gonna draw. Gravity Bind. It's fine. Activate cannon. Oh, I almost forgot to put Power Bond in here. Whoops. And also, I think we could also put Rebirth Judgment in this as well. But anyway, it's okay. Actually, what we're gonna do, save. We're gonna do it again. So Let's see what let's see what we could do. Our opponent's gonna go second. Interesting. All right. Activate Cyberdark Inferno. Set a monster. Pass. Gonna draw. Activate one lands. Summon Rodent Totem. Attack. Okay. We're actually just gonna pass. We're gonna draw. Normal summon. Trade Toad. Pass. We're gonna draw. Pass. We can't really do anything with Cyberdark Edge. Draw. Pass. All right. Draw. Set. Pass. Draw. Set. Summon. Pass. We're definitely gonna pass there. Now all we need actually. Oh, there's Rebirth Judgment. We can do that. Pass. All right. All we need now is Horn. I'm going to do Dragon. Ow. Activate. We are going to send Cyberdark Claw. Ow. 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 All right. So this is basically our last turn. And there it is. We are now going to activate actually um I have to do this. All right, so what I'm gonna do actually now is normal summon Cyberdark Edge. Cyberdark Edge's effect will allow me to equip Cyberdark Claw, which means we won't be able to activate. Well, we can't actually. Battle phase? Oh yeah, we can. So in that case, we're gonna activate Rebirth Judgment's effect. We are going to we're going to do the dragons. Here we go. Activate Power Bond. We're gonna fuse together Cyberdark Edge, Cyberdark Keel, and Cyberdark Horn in order to fusion summon Cyberdark Dragon. Cyberdark Dragon's effect will allow me to equip Cyberdark Chimera, Cyberdark Keel. Activate Cyberdark Impact. 1, 2, 3. Summon another one. This time is this. Pass. Gonna draw. Switch, 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 switch. Pass. All right. Draw. We're gonna activate Cyberdark Realm. We're gonna chain Rebirth Judgment for Dragon. We're going to add Cyberdark Cannon to our hand. And then Cyberdark Cannon's effect will allow me to add a Cyberdark monster from the deck to the hand. We're going to add Cyberdark Chimera. Normal summon Cyberdark Chimera. Activate effect. Pitching Demise of the Land to add that. We're going to activate Cyberdark Infernal's effect. We're going to return our Cyberdark Dragon back to the extra deck. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. We're going to activate Power Bond. We're going to fuse together Cyberdark Chimera, Cyberdark Dragon, Cyberdark Claw, Cyberdark Cannon, and Cyberdark Chimera in order to fusion summon Cyber Darkness Dragon. And then we're going to activate Chimera's effect and Darkness's Dragon's effect. We're going to equip our Cyberdark Dragon. We're going to send Cyberdark Club. We're definitely going to lose here, but that's okay. At least we played. Battle. Yeah, we're going to end our turn. We're going to lose. All right. That's fine. So we have now cleared the C section, I believe. But if there's anything I've missed within the C section, they could just comment down below. And next, we are going to be looking at Double D and Triple D used by Declan Akaba in Yu-Gi-Oh Archetype. So, I believe that's all the time I have for today. So, once again, make sure to hit the like button and smash the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other of my Yu-Gi-Oh Archetype series and Rise of the Planet series videos. And once again, I want to thank you all for 70 subscribers. Like I said, that is a humongous number for me. And you can also watch my previous episodes of both the Yu-Gi-Oh Archetype series and the Rise of the Planet series here. All right, you know what to do by now. If not, then I'll tell you. This is Josh B. signing out. Peace.